style. This is your PVI. This is your AKA Pantha speaking and introducing your PVI to you.
This is your boy Carlos, aka New Kid, Vocalist.
Yo, this is your boy Tafari. Great. The bassman.
I'm Shishi, female vocalist.
Daddy Jones, producer, keyboards, whatever you want to call him. Just me.
Just don't call him collect.
No?
Won't be accepting them charges.
Anybody that still can't collect?
Get on the charges.
Okay, send me a text, send me a text.
There you go, get to that too. So, what was the inspiration for this year's album?
The basic inspiration for this album was to basically take it back to where we started. We realized that certain things that, especially for me as a producer, you know, I always reach for another level of stuff, but sometimes I might overreach and maybe take a little time for people to grow on people. So basically wanted to take it back to the point where we started from and get back to the fandom and the type of music that PVI produce. That was my vision definitely for this year. So I don't know about Pantha or what it is he was thinking about.
Well, the thinking and the vision was the same basically because I mean the material that we bring in and we did together really is what we both was looking for. But definitely, we just here to just please, you know what I'm saying? Respect.
And more than anything else, we don't like to lose. Yeah.
So we never lose. But make it a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Hello. You know what I mean? Because music, we take music serious. We just don't do music because, some people into music for liking it and just because we have the opportunity to just jump on a computer and blam, bloom, blam, blam, blam. You know what I'm saying? Nah. We just, if you listen to some of the tracks and things, it's more like the basics, some of the stuff that you hear from, the late greats or the people that, already been here in the music that some of the people grew up on and stuff, you know what I mean? So that's the trend we was really trying to take it on this year. How you see, Jones?
That's it, in a nutshell. So we posted this album here compared to all the other years, basically, especially songs like Miami. I actually dreamt this song in the entirety, even before the song was even before the first lyric of the song was even put down. I already dreamt the release, band clash. I already saw the future of the song. I dreamt it was almost like so real that I just get up and the beat was already there. And I found like on the song, it didn't matter what it is. I think if we are saying Mary had a little lamb and I beat it, it'd have been a bad song still, you know what I mean? But when they Miami and then the type of the rhythm fall and then the lyrics come together, and then the bass line come together, and then it just amazing.
Great.
Great, great. But yeah, great. But in my career, I usually don't experience stuff like this. So this was definitely a first to me, especially from the Miami type of songs. The other songs that we did, when we talk about, especially like Shelter Under the Wood, those type of songs, I always look for ANGUILLA for those type of songs. Every year we do a soca, it's always from an Anguillan. They always have that type of, what it is, from Liquor to Blow Blow, 69. So that falls in the same train stroker. So every year we look forward to that. Sharina songs is Sharina song. We already found that formula with Sharina from day one, from Make It Rain or what the case be, and we keep with that. Carlos is the newcomer and basically done latch on him already. The army, especially bringing in the Spanish pass and what's not. Unbelievable. See what else fast on? Get on road. I was really thinking about a younger approach. I realized that PVI has a broad margin of followers. We have the younger upcoming with the case, and then we have people that's As I won't set me a Pantha 8 because everybody knows. We
don't put no age on me, brother.
We have a broad audience to cover, so make sure that we wanted to do something that's gonna capture the young audience basically, and then we still have the core of the album to take care of basically.
Alright, Carlos, like, what is it like working with Jones? Because Jones is a man around here for years. Like, Jones is a living legend, you know?
Yeah, legend indeed, I would say. Working with him, been good, learned a lot seeing me. And very calm person to work with, you know? He always tell you what's right from wrong or what's not. And it's just good working with a man, you know, happy to be with PVI family and stuff like that. So that's
Maybe get to far right, the greatest bass man. I got a question for you. Pantha. Okay. You played with all the Jones bands, right? What is it like now when because you play with Pumper, you play with Dennis the Menace, the Jamal and all that stuff. Like, what is it like now playing with Pantha? Because now, you know, Pantha is the man to reckon with down here, and his vibe is completely different. Like, what is your experience compared to those other guys playing with Pantha?
I admire how Pantha controls everything. Like playing with Pumper and everything, Pumper has the same approach. He controls everything, Menace has his thing too. But Pantha's like a whole big village. Like, he could control the whole village, and I really admire that about him.
Nice. Sharina, what was it like, you know, coming up with these songs this year?
Well, to be honest, my songs were, I guess, dreamt up before I even came here. But there were two songs that I fell in love with, especially the song Frantic. That's one of my favorites on the album. I love that song because it was written by someone else, but it almost seemed as like a song that I would write for myself. And you don't find that a lot. Even, you know, the lyrics are arranged, the things that you know, I'm saying in the song. It's something that is so me. And so I really enjoy working on my songs this year, and I especially enjoy working on songs with Pantha and Carlos, because those songs are the most fun to me. So it was a good experience.
What's your favorite song on the album?
I mean, I guess we have to it's your machine.
Who don't like it?
Okay, who don't like it, right? It's a fun song, you know. It's not something you want to take too seriously. It's a fun song, you know.
It's great. Ching ching.
Dog, what was the inspiration for Chit 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 Chit?
Why did I do that?
And tell the true story, you know. Don't give them the other story. Tell them the true story.
Oh, well, man, it could be a sad story.
Tell a sad story.
But
Let's go.
The true story, the idea, and how it come about really, you know, is another was going to Boca Chica. You know, I planned to meet his friend over there. You know, so when can I get there a little early and everything. But you know, the friend take a while to get there. So, you know, so long it takes, so I was about to go home. You know? So just as I was about to go home, go into the car, I saw the girl coming in and said, "Hey, where you come from? ATM machine." So I said, "Hey, that's a song." You know, and I just left. So I brought her to Jones, and you know, we just tried to make what we could make out of it. You know?
But maybe she.
Okay, so
what?
Maybe she really didn't come from the ATM machine.
Maybe she did.
Well, I did not, but listen.
Who's the question?
I mean, the time.
I was. It's been a long time.
I don't know if the numbers were right, you know what I'm saying?
She didn't get a pin.
But I mean, if you could answer ATM machine, so that's it. That's a song. That's a song. You know what I'm saying? So
That poor woman right now.
now after last night,
that's it.
last night you released the album, right? the song played, everybody waiting to hear this ATM song. Did you expect the type of reaction that you had get last night?
No, honestly not, you know, because with music, it could be funny, you know what I mean, when it comes out to the ear, you know what I mean, you don't know how people's going to accept it, so I always just try to expect, you know, keep my expectations kind of low, you know what I mean, but, you know, I mean, it was all good, I mean, for the years and stuff, and seeing how people been reacting to tunes that I've seen over the years and stuff like that, I mean, you know, I still have that feeling like to just, you know, just take it easy. You know what I mean? So it turned out good for me, so. Ching, 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 ching.
Alright, so you got 14 tracks on the album, right? 14 missiles, like Cello say. Which one of those you could see taking Pantha Vibes back out to Anguilla and doing all this traveling and things like that?
Well, nothing has changed with Pantha Vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, when I get on that stage or when any one of us get on that stage, we try to give you that full performance, you know. You know, people are just trying to just damp your style sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, because every time I hit my stage, people, I leave people satisfied that they had a good night with Pantha Vibes. And that's always my motive. That's all I want to do every time. Maybe the might don't work out good every night, but when I does it, but so it be, you know.
Clue for the half bar.
So you go.
Okay, we saw some new chemistry that night when you guys played for Ace. So down Santa Ground, you guys want stage dancing and things like that. Like, what inspired that? Like, how come the band dancing around? You know, like it's good chemistry.
That was so
you know.
natural though. If y'all really pay attention to that tape, y'all would see that we didn't even
PVI dance all the time is nothing new. You know, it's just that day was just a day where people was out and just looking for something, you know what I mean? But that's just the show we put on all the time. That was nothing new. Come on, people see better performance from that from PVI. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people just always expecting unexpected, and just when we, you know, come up with it, it's just a vibe.
That was a vibe. That was honestly a vibe. It wasn't planned. If y'all pay attention to the tape, y'all will see that we didn't even look at each other at that point. Me, Pantha, and Carlos it just happened so naturally. Yeah.
Well, we know what the song is about too, and
exactly.
Everything too, you know, so it's easy to just, you know, make the dance, you know what I mean?
That's tough right there, so.
Yeah. You gotta big him up for that.
He needs to do it for Band Clash night.
We gonna walk it out, man. Band Clash. We gonna walk it out.
So speaking about Band Clash, right? Pantha Vibes always got the most epic entrance on Band Clash night. You know, Pantha Vibes always got the biggest entrance, the biggest song. Like, what are your thoughts going into Band Clash every year? How do you guys get prepared for Band Clash the day of? Like, how do you guys put it together?
Well, honestly, we just do it.
Just do it. I mean, really, we just do it.
Ain't nothing planned or anything. We're gonna feed off.
We
like
sure.
Mike, but we wearing Levi's no.
That's just a vibe. When we come on stage and we hear the music, we know what we're singing. So it's a vibe that we build and we just go with it. I mean, Band Clash night is, I would say, one of the most nerve-wracking nights for me personally.
Same here.
Because you know, it's one of the forced performances. It is a forced performance for the Carnival season, you know, that we are being judged for. And so you want to come out and you want to please your fans and you want to do what you know is meant that you have to do to please the judges as well. So I feel like that night is nerve-wracking, but I mean, we've been doing a good job, right?
Well, I must say, for the past 4 years now, we have been winning Band Clash.
Yep.
And I still don't see it getting the respect that it should get. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's one of our biggest shows here in Anguilla now for the past whatever years it started. And you know, I haven't seen it getting that respect as it should. I don't know what respect you need to hear or want to hear, but I don't think it getting that respect, and I don't think that it being promoted enough. You know what I'm saying? I think we in ourselves, the band ourselves, we have to do a lot to get there, to be there, to make a show for the people. But yet, whoever in, you know, the committee or whatever, they don't do enough to promote whatever it is. The band itself doesn't. So that's a factor itself that we need to just figure out or find out and have some kind of thing itself to just get that shit organized. Sorry, properly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jones, your thoughts on band clash, because I mean, you have a bit more work to do. You and Tafari, you guys gotta deal with the test piece. You know, you guys know what the test piece is this year?
We actually, I've heard them. To be honest with you, I ain't begin to analyze it yet. But usually, the way how I usually work, I work so much better under pressure. So I'm going to just keep listening to it and just let it come to me. And then afterwards, we will approach it. I will approach it. Me and Tafari will approach it at the best pace we can. When it comes, especially for the band club, when I'm playing the test tunes, you know, we usually are at a disadvantage because it's basically me and Tafari only. So we have a lot more drums to cover. So I realized this year that we have to try different things to kind of incorporate just the keyboards and the bass basically, and of course and Desmond. But be honest, you ain't no sweat. We're gonna approach it. That's what we approached it last year and the year before and the year before. And we're gonna deal with it.
The year before.
And the year before. And the year before.
Yeah.
Like I said before, you know, I really don't like to lose. So
Yeah.
I
don't like to lose either.
Don't say that, because losing is a part of life. You know?
No, that's what I mean. That's
every
what.
setback.
Yeah, but we don't like
come
it.
back. It doesn't
That's
matter.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything is for a reason, and it helps you
That's
to
true
grow.
too.
You know, like I said, back to this album, and
even though I lose, or even though I might get lose, I never feel I lose. Never.
Right.
And you can't beat me, bro.
Right.
I cannot.
And we do our best.
You understand?
And we did our best. So no question asked about
So
it.
because I don't leave people judging, be the
judge of you, basically.
judge of me,
Right.
because no man can judge a man.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you find that I a loser, I sorry for you, brother, because I always think that, hey, I win, bro.
I was a winner.
Always. You crazy? Live direct.
Alright, so
say that.
we have band clash on a Saturday, right? No rest, Juve, Monday. I was gonna say Sunday night, but Monday, right? You guys
Monday on the beach.
August Monday on the
Born
beach
for
and
this,
things like
man. We
that.
born for this.
But the question is, you basically by now, everybody knowing this year you sing a song, King of the Road. Everybody know Pantha is the King of the Road. But every year when Juve come around, what is Pantha inspiration for going out there and running the road the way you do it and commanding the people the way you do it?
Well, my inspiration is just, you know, to just keep my energy up and just make sure, you know, the alcohol and everything involved. But, you know, I mean, that's what I mean, you know, it's Juve morning, and I just, you know, I doing what I does best, you know what I'm saying? That's just it, you know. I'm born for this, you know. So you go. Everybody just coming out for Juve, and then I doing Juve to know the way I know we do Juve for years, bro. That's all it is. And how I know people enjoy Juve here. Some people ban me this thing, and I meet people who, you know, like Sharina. You know what I mean? She banned when I started, you know what I'm saying?
I was Carla.
Yeah, but see, Carla same thing too, but you know.
I mean, I've been doing trivia since I was about 12 years old. I think that's the first time.
But you know, these people have the talent and everything still, and we, you know, see them in that. Especially Shirina, I see that in her long time, even before. You know, she was singing with my band, you know what I mean? When I saw her singing with other bands, I hear her singing from the time I hear her, I get goosebumps, you know? So I always say, I would love to have this girl around me, you know what I mean? To perfect what I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? Because really and truly, as Pantha, I come up following the Daddy Friday, the 17 plus style, even the voyo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a chanting thing for me for years, basically. You know what I mean? So, but that can't go alone. So, you know, the variety is what, you know, I look for still, which, you know, comes with Shirina and Carlos, you know, even Carlos. Look at Carlos, you know. I know this guy, well, I know his parents and everything before he was born. You know what I mean? But at the time I still was young and everything, and you know, he came up, I know him in the same village where I live and everything. And look at him, you know what I mean? He's so smooth with the English singing and still could versatile with his Spanish. That's what I want. To take this music to a level that it need to be on. You know what I'm saying? So Juve Morning is just, you know, coming out there and just giving that people that energy and just jamming. Father, you know, salute to the. I want to do for yours, man. That's all, man.
That's exactly
Look.
every year.
So how much road march titles you have now? You by yourself, not Pantha Boys are better band, but wherever you get them from, how much you have?
Well, I say 12 in Compton. Yeah, we Compton still. We still Compton them because I am. Yeah. 12 in Compton.
I think Jones Friday had about 21 or so.
Yeah, it was 20.
Yeah, Jones I take one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, take one, right?
Yeah. I think the most important one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Party.
They call it 150.
Party.
50.
50?
Yeah.
Good, we gotta just be
Party
this
too?
one is important for us too, man. Especially me. You know what I mean? Because I've been around here doing Carnival from basically who are now trying to get a road march.
This year is important for me because I want us to speak of everything. This year's 40 years of Carnival. The obvious reason why any band would want to win the march this year's 40.
It'll be 140.
Going exactly. This will be history.
Yeah.
And we like to make history.
Especially after all the talking. Son.
Well, I mean, is well, since it's Carnival and it's, you know, a title for something, you want to make it as something. But for me personally, I've been around here doing Carnival for when, you know, these things was nothing. You just go out and do it as a contribution, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to jam from Island Harbor to the valley. Just, you know what I mean? Put up a truck on the road, boom, bam, and we gone. You know, but everything now becomes money, becomes a challenge, becomes whatever, you know what I mean? But I still here, and I try to keep it the same way still, because if you hear all the PVI sound for all the years, we always try to keep ANGUILLA as a family, keep it as together, and stop, you know, making this scattering or dividing kind of vibe, you know. We just want to just see, me personally as an Angrillian, I want to see, because that's how we was back in the early 90s. We was always together, don't care where you were from. You know what night jams we used to have back then, and we ain't got none now. Hello, I don't know how much I could speak about that, brother. Shine a light. Shine a light. Okay, take it out, my leg.
So that you mentioned night jams, right? Juve starts about 5, sun coming up by 10 o'clock. So
I'm up by 5, bro.
yeah. And 10 o'clock the sun starting to build. Which one you prefer? You prefer night jams, or you miss night jams, or you prefer to do the all the morning jam go down to about 11 o'clock?
Ain't what I prefer. It's just what was tradition, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just what things that were used to be fun, that, you know, that maybe 1 or 2 little incidents happen that we can't control, and we make the best of we. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like basically what I prefer. It's just like what was tradition. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you go.
So you go. You got 12 road march titles. Sharina got 1. Carlos come out hard with a song this year.
Game away soon. Soon. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Let's wait.
So tell us about your fast song, because this is your first time doing a solo fast song in the band, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your fast song.
Well, fast song. Jones is the creator of it, and he showed me vibes and stuff, and I like it one time, you know, because that's the kind of vibe that I've been looking for a long time, and I just showing what I could do with it, and I express myself on the beat, you know, and come out good, and people love it. I didn't expect to people like that sound more than the other sound, but it happened, and I'm glad for it still, you know. And yeah, vibes.
So Jones, when you arranging your songs, right? Like, do you, before you arranging your songs and sing cry, right? When you arrange a particular song, do you hear the vocalist and Pantha voice before them even know them on this track?
Yeah, all the time. So by the time I do the beat, I don't basically know exactly what it is I want out of it. The fun part for me is when it goes against what it is I was thinking about, especially and more than anybody else that I don't work with is Pantha is the one that draws me away, farther away from what it is I'll be thinking about than anybody else. Like I said, I produce tracks for some different people. You know, I send them a track and they send me back something or a demo with the case to be. It's usually in the ballpark of what it is I was already hearing with the rhythm. But with Pantha, it's always way off left field, always just about natural. And so, and that's why I appreciate him so much, you know what I mean? You know, he hears, I remember when the first time I played the rhythm for ATM, he came to me, he said, "You hear the rhythm saying shink, 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 shink? You hear that? You hear that?" So I tried for the life of me, I mean, I was not hearing it, right? But he just grasped one part of the rhythm, or one instrument of the rhythm, and that's what teaches you.
You hear it now, right?
I'm telling you, so that's those stuff that be amazing. I mean, like I said, Miami was basically my idea that I already dreamt that song. King of the Road. That's the future of my soca producing with the KSB. I've been bringing that type of rhythm. Maybe the last one from the years from Bust It and Come Straight Up. So I like that techno feel, that crossover feel. I think it was actually Tafari that came up with the King of the Road. Was you?
Accent.
Maxine, I come with it.
Okay, what the case right? So.
King of the Road, I come to you with it, but are you had done really?
Do the rhythm. We had the idea of the King of the Road.
The King of the Road.
I tell you, King of the Road,
everything was like gelling me. I tell you, look, I went to work and this dude greet me the morning telling me King of the Road.
Right.
They come to you with it and I say, I can't believe that we come up with this fuck.
Yeah, so King of the Road definitely came out perfect. I mean, like I said, that techno cross over the case be Frantic, I had really, actually Frantic is one of the favorite songs as far as producers concerned. I remember one day, I heard the melody playing on the TV, I got straight up, I went to the room, put down the whole radio track for it. Going through the motion with it, I met this the lady that wrote the song, her name is Miss Diamond. Sent it to her and tell her, listen, you know what, I'm writing a song, I want to do a song for Sharina, for Anguilla. And so she was like, okay, she's going to go on YouTube and listen to Sharina's voice and listen to her range and see what she could do with it with the KSP. And she asked me, well, you have any ideas? And even when she asked me if I had any ideas, I didn't have an idea of what it is I wanted to sing about, but for some reason, Frantic just come out. I don't know how it is I got to Frantic. I don't know if something I heard or something I was listening to at the time. Because usually that's on my mind work. I might just hear something and it might not register at the time, but later on it might just ring a bell. And I sent it to her. In a matter of an hour, she sent me back a demo with the Frantic, and I was blown. No questions asked.
I was crossing the street in the States, that, you know, three lane streets, and I had my phone in my hand when I got the voice note from Jones with the song, and I literally was in the middle of the road, cars passing up, and I was standing up listening to this song, like, oh my God, this is amazing. So that was definitely one of those songs.
But as far as, to me, my favorite song on this album would definitely have to be the party mix, because I haven't done a party mix in so long, and so that was the challenge, because I didn't know where to start, and I'm really glad that I have Tafari with me, because he's the one that really pushed for it. Because every year, Pantha come to me, Pantha say, hey, we got to do a mix this year, and I'll be like, man, nah, man, you're going to be wasting with it, man. You got too much with it, man. But when I think about it, when I thought about it, like I said, I wanted this album to take back to what it is we are accustomed to doing. And so the party mix was just as important as any other song on the album, especially as far as selling the album is concerned. So, and like I say, it's brilliant. I really love the party mix. That's probably is my favorite. I listened to that over and over again. Really like how that came out. I like On Me. On Me, we started out. That wasn't even supposed to be a song. That was something for me and Tafari that we were doing. We had it playing and we have a TV station that we work for in the Virgin Islands. And we were playing that song over and over again till Tafari come to me and tell me that some people even ask me, well, you know, give me a copy of that song. So the song was playing over and over again. So when we started, when we were structuring the album together and I'm looking for ideas to do, I said, man, I think Carlos could definitely work with this here. And then I'm done saying to myself, you know what? We're going to do 2 verses of English and then we go into the Spanish part. Done deal again. Yeah. So.
You teach me that.
But like I said, I especially for me, I am very impressed with this project. I have no doubts in my mind about this album. We got a chance to take it back to where it is that we come from, and this is PVI.
Glad you said that. Next question. What PVI means to each one of you? Who is PVI to each one of you? And then after that, we're gonna go into what you guys are going to be doing for the party. What do you expect from PVI for 5 years?
Well, for me, PVI is Pantha. That's the long and the short. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I've seen the ups and the downs, and I've seen things from a lot of different perspectives. Right now, the only perspective to me as I see it right now, and to be honest with you, is the Anguilla perspective. Because I could see where, at this point in my career, where I could reach places coming from Anguilla as one. And then, like I said, with Pantha's energy and Pantha's command, the Anguilla fans, the way how, and what I said, the way how we do things in Anguilla. Because like I said, as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm an Anguillian. I'm very close to it. So I don't think Anguilla understands what it means to me to leave my country to come here to do what it is I do for them. I can't even put that into words, basically. So when I come here, the love and the support I get here I have never gotten. I mean, for my years of doing things on the Virgin Islands, from playing with jam band, Uvayo, even though they were great bands with the KSB, when I start about the love and support I get from people, I mean, a couple of days I walked down the street to go to the store and a guy and a porter said, "We sang Jones." I mean, as simple as a song. If I went involved and somebody said that, I would just pass straight, and then they would say tomorrow, "Oh yeah, Jones passed here." Whereas he just wanted to acknowledge me to know that I know who you are, you understand? And I know for the same thing, respect that where it is I coming from to be here. So enough respect to Anguilla, my boy. Enough respect to Pantha. As long as Pantha has a voice, I'm going to be here to support him and to support Anguilla. And that's my take on PVI.
Hey, as he said, I can't beat that one. I just said I can't beat that, you know?
It's not competition.
Touch me, you know? Hey, alright, Pantha, touch me now. Pantha. You know this guy, smart, as he said, you know him from a long time, and working with before I was in the band, a PVI fan, and working with him is even better. Not only with him and everybody else, you know. And to be the youngest in the band and just watching everybody and just hearing from people what they've been through and how it was, I feel good to be in it because, come on, they'll be talking about PVI and I'll be like, yeah, ain't that bad, man, you know. Feel good about it and, yeah, PVI to the world. We just turning up.
Ready? Okay. Well, PVI to me, like everybody basically say, Pantha. Like before, I think I was in high school still, I ain't sure. When Pantha came St. Thomas with jam band, I wasn't even into music yet, but I went to the Juve, our loud system to go. I went to the Juve, and Pantha tell people jump in the water, and they do it. Well, I ain't a good swimmer either, so I wasn't doing that, but I just watched people jump in. And I was like, what? This Rastaman bad? So now I start playing bass now. I meet with Jones or so. So at the time I was still in school and so it was a lot of work. Jones used to come and go up. He used to be me here going on, just like, son, that's the same Rastaman. I gotta be able to play with this man. So then one time, come and go like 2000. Oh, yeah, Tola. Yeah, I become Tola at time for me. Basically, Daddy Jones and the crew, featuring Pantha and Pumpa, right? Yeah, so the same Rastaman turn up Tola too.
But you still get big shots.
No, I don't change. I don't change. But yeah, so Pantha is basic Pantha, like he controls everything, he brings the vibes to all of us as well. I remember a time Pantha said, I like a fish. And the next day, everybody saying so, just like, wow, what this man says is a lot. He wants things, right? So I just appreciate Pantha like everybody else.
Don't talk too much because everything you say could be a song.
For we. Yeah, so that's about it. Pantha vibes. I appreciate everybody. I know they appreciate me too. You know, that's greatness.
I know.
Okay, well, I mean, everyone's talking about their experiences. I remember a night I went to the disco with one of my friends, and I mean, of course, there was talks in the air already about Pantha wanting to take me from the band that I was in before, which was Infusion Band, and you know, other people came to me, the manager of the band came to me, and I said no. You know, I was like, these guys were like my brothers, you know, I felt, you know, kind of like I was going to be abandoning my band. But then when he came to me, the same thing he said to you guys just now, he said to me, you know, he sees me as someone that can help him take his band to where he wants to go. And it was kind of like, you know, like a young girl talking to a celebrity. As crazy as it sounds, it was kind of like, oh my God, Pantha just gave me a compliment, told me I was someone he could see, you know, helping him take his band to where it needs to be or whatever. So at that point it was kind of like a no-brainer for me. I wanted to be that person that could help, you know, the band get to that place. And so I'm really happy and appreciative of the opportunities that I have with Pantha Vibes. And I view the band as kind of like a home. I mean, I'm away at school. When I come back here, Pantha Vibes is their home. Sometimes I come straight from Bloom Point and I come straight to the studio. And so it's a place that I can kind of call home, and I know that I'm appreciated and I appreciate them as well. So it's home for me, pretty much.
Me? And the voice with me? With me? That's me.
That's you.
But anyway, and the vibes really is all who with me, tell you the truth. I mean, I don't know, I mean, to talk about Jones, I don't really know how much I could thank this man. You know what I mean? From the first time I came down, well, I mean, I have known this guy playing his music for years. The last person that left my side, you know, playing music was Dexter Mussington. And this was the last man music I take to this man dying bed, which was Daddy Jones, you know. When I take this music to him, because the destiny he was on, he was like probably trying to be in music. It's like, you know, he was kind of sick, you know. So when I take this man music to him, it kind of uplifts him. It's like, you know, wake him up, you know. He's like, so that's the kind of music we're gonna play. Because I mean, you know, in Angola, all the bands come up here. When we come up here, we mostly come up playing like we trying to say whose song we could play the best, instead of trying to like perform your own songs and stuff, basically. You know what I'm saying? So back at that time, it's like Voyo was coming out at the hottest thing. Rhythm was flowing. Daddy Jones' rhythm was the rhythm. I took this man CD and he dying there to this guy. Say, so this is what we're gonna be playing now. He say, yeah boy, this is the future now. This is what's going on. You know what I mean? So it didn't happen. Move on. Whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Now as Pantha, I mean, I ended up going to jam band also, and it was through him. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the biggest thing that could ever happen to me. It happened to Pantha for my career, you know, for being in jam band. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, I came back to Anguilla, started Pantha Vibes, and I still couldn't start Pantha Vibes without Jones, because the vibe I had with this man, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to say Jones is Pantha, but I mean, I could have never done it without him. You know what I mean? Because doing it without him, it's like, you know, I see, you know, the guy see the vision and the inspiration. I wanted to deal with music and take music. You know what I mean? So I want to just, you know, share that with him. You know, but these rest guys, I know they come a little late and what's not. I had BAC, so past soldier that gone who been with me. You know, we've been, you know, from Washington's through the rest bands and coming up seeing me and everything. Past and gone, he's a guy that wanted, you know, to be with me on this journey, this musical journey, but, you know, probably God have a better plan for him. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, since Tafari came in the band, you know what I mean? It gave me that same drive, that kind of, you could hear, I don't know, because I don't know where he get it from, because he's such a young guy. You understand? And the kind of strings this man will be pulling is unbelievable. It's like if you hear a giant from jam band, if you could remember those kind of guys playing bass, it's like you put me back to me, give me that drive. And the kind of singing that I does, you need a proper driving bass player. Don't mind all that rhythm, sorry Jones, that rhythm don't make nothing if you got a bass. telling you, my boy, that bass is really what has ring me out. And I really appreciate that, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate the past player having me Lalo too same way, you know what I mean? Kudos to him. But I saw it go. But for Pantha and Sharina, as I can't say no more that I already said already. Carlos, you know what I mean? Even the past, you know, Chihuahua and everything. All those, you know, kudos and everything, and all of them is family of PVI. All of them is who make me what I am. And I don't want to ever forget that. You know what I'm saying? But PVI for me is party, vibes.
Ching, 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 ching.
Text my Carnival cash to
476
3945. Salute.
Yo.